Hello, everybody. It's your boy Dante, aka Bloodless, aka Sawyer, and I have the honor to bring to you Minor League Division 2 Matchday number 13. Now, I did record Division 1 before this, earlier today, and we saw a lot of good games. I don't remember which of these is going out first, so I'm not going to spoil what happened in those games. But I will say I'm quite curious to see some of the parallels. Uh, will we see a bunch of one-sided affairs? Will we see the elusive 10-9 game? Maybe we get a 0-0 draw, which I don't know if we've seen this season. Would be kind of funny. Either way, let's hop right in as Athena faces Montreal. We're going to run a 4-2-3-1. Well, Montreal runs a 4-2-2-2. Not unexpected. Very typical formations. I've recently gone slightly involved in tactics, and apparently these are just like the common formations. Like, that's it. These are the formations that are run. I'm gonna innovate, baby. If my team allows it. Either way, I want to see some more innovation, okay? That's all. I mean, can you blame me? Bergman hits this long. But Onbach. Shout out to Onbach, who was my goalie at Istanbul for a while there. Didn't talk much while he was there, but still, chill dude. Okay, Jäger gets it, boots it long, headed down, picked up by Wentz, gets it to Esposito. Booted and hit away by Bergman, but not cleared well enough. Gives Skovgaard the shot, but Hernandez manages to send it across outside the post. Booed in, and Hernandez is going to just jump up and pluck it out of the sky. Man's a bird. He's like a seagull plucking a fish out of the sea. Not trying to say it'd be insulting. I promise. Either way, Murrow gets it. Buccaneer. Hey, Glenn, and the shot goes wide. I got the sun in my eyes and stuff. It's hard to see some of these names. Then they're wearing like actually like texture-wise similar uniforms. Okay, Skovgaard, he goes for a field goal. He's taking notes from Lumberjack. Stitches in on the corner. He boots this in, and the header was really good. It was low, it was slightly off target, and Hernandez probably didn't have to actually hit that out of bounds, but still a good attempt. So Munoz hits this in. Gonna bounce behind the net, so we'll have a corner from the other side. Stitched in once more, boots it in. This one, Bergman heads back. It's going to be picked up by Esposito, who shoots. And I believe the goalie, I think the goalie there actually just hit it above the net. Yeah. That was a very good opportunity for Esposito to bring his team up 1-0. Another great header attempt. One of these is going to go in, isn't it? I'm calling now. One of those is going in. Especially if they keep getting header attempts like that, like close to the far bottom corner like that. That's bound to go in. Man, takes a nice free kick. Hernandez has to block it. And that's no boy, that's a man. So Stitcherson now boots this in from the corner. And another easy grab for Hernandez. He's going to boot this along himself. Header back towards post team by Jäger. But picked up by Douglas. Gibraltar to Morley. He's just going to bide his time before passing to Buccaneer. Hitting it up to Hay, to McAllister, who gets it to McGlynn up top, who shoots, and it's probably going to be an offside. Yes, but still. That's probably why the goalie just didn't react, I assume. Well, so far, not a bad match. Although we're approaching the halftime section here. And, oh, Hay goes down trying to fake the injury. A little bit of lag. He doesn't get the pen. He doesn't get the foul booking. He doesn't get the card. He doesn't have to pull out the Uno reverse card. Anyways. And Douglas to McGlynn. Passes back into McAllister. Or not McAllister, sorry. It goes past McAllister. It's a Buccaneer. Monkey Buccaneer. My God. I took a break in between recording the morning game. I'm sorry, the Div 1 game and this game, and holy. I cooked. My commentary career is already washed. You hate to see it. It would help if the sun wasn't in my eyes. Rodriguez hits it into Millwall. Back to Millwall. Millwall's going to carry this in. Tries to get to Bergman, but it's intercepted by Mann, who's going to clear the ball now. Brought back into play by Millwall. Pass to Derugas. Or is it Derugius or Derugas? Oh! That shot goes up and down. And out of bounds. Alrighty. And there we have it, folks. The first half will now come to an end. I mean, the XG chart says it's close. I mean, it's felt fairly close. Just, I don't know. It feels like neither team really wants it. They're like, no, you go. No, you win. No, you win. They're just trying to trade wins, probably to get the best pick possible, or something like that. Either way, Derugius has the ball. Passes it back to Gibraltar. End of highlight. Oh, fly almost just flew into my mouth. It was awkward. McAllister. Hits it in. Buccaneer gets the rebound. Passes it back to McAllister. Back to Gibraltar. Gibraltar hits it back to McAllister. He's going to play it back further to Murrow. Derugius brings it up into the box, and it's a nice pass from Derugius to Hay. And Hay, you. Congrats on scoring a goal. I think. Did I jinx it? Nope. I'm commentator luck, not jinx. Easy. Yeah, it was a good pass by Derugius to get past everybody. Duck wasn't paying attention, though, or else he could have stopped that. That's right, I call out people who do well and people who do bad. I know, impressive, right? Bergman hits it back to Hay. Or toss it. Oh, Bergman loses the ball, but he recollects it. Okay. He's going to dance around, tries to get to Murrow, who tried to do a quick pass. Doesn't work out, so it's going to be Athena's ball. Well, not before it's stolen from Wentz. Millwall hits it up to Murrow. No, Monroe. I keep getting confused. Oh, well. Who cares? I care, actually. I feel bad every time I say someone's name wrong. It's fine. I just gotta get warmed up, you know? McAllister takes the shot. Unbach manages to hit that above the net. So McAllister from the corner here. Nice header attempt by Morley, but it goes over. Booted long by the goalie. Yunus picks it up, past to Stitchson. He's gonna cross it long and hard. It does find man, but he doesn't have the right angle for the volley. Up near McGlynn, just a little bit of heading back before it ends up at McAllister's feet. Bergman gets the pass from him. It's gonna boot it long to Hay, who does a little, he breaks physics midair, but that's fine. Buccaneer shoots that in front of Lorenzo's face, just because he can. He wanted to just bang in your face. By the way, I'm sorry I called him Murrow, but I meant it is Monroe. I am actually just blind. In my defense, the letters kind of squish together when they're moving fast, so like it's easy to get mixed up. And McAllister just tried to put that out there for Hay. He didn't get it at first, but after a bad touch from Zila, they got to be careful of those because there's always like teams like Athena that just concede those kind of uh, possession losing plays. I think honestly everyone just needs dribbling. Defenders too, even. Just so that they can better hold on to the ball when they're moving up the wing and stuff. A good shot from Millwall, but a bad one from Monroe. McAllister's going to take this corner. 10 minutes left in the game. Buccaneer gets it past McGlynn to Hay, who shoots, and it's body blocked. He's going to try to pass it in once more, but Anbach easily collects, so they need to get a goal ASAP if they want to score. They need to pretty much steal it right here. Right here, right now. No, Staple is really trying. Respect. And Anbach. Okay, they tried to clear. It doesn't work out. Monroe past the Buccaneer. Takes a shot from far, but it wasn't a good one. So with time running out, it looks like Montreal will indeed become the victors of this match. Hernandez gonna boot it long, headed down by Lorenzo, passed by Mann to Skovgaard. Not a lot. Ooh, Bergman, beautiful tackle to get that out of bounds. Buccaneer's gonna follow it and waste as much time as possible. Okay. And it's booted long. So, a win to see that. Back to Anbach. He boots it long. They're going to be out of time. They're not going to win this, but hey, maybe it'll help their goal differential if they score one here. He's going to look for a final cross, I believe. Does get it to Staple. Not a bad shot, but again, they needed more that early. Only 4 on-target shots out of 9. 21 total shots for Montreal. Yeah, I see it. And the 40% possession for Athena is brutal. I see what happened here, though. It's a bit of a shame, but because that game could have had the potential to be more exciting as all. Still, Montreal definitely played well and deserved the win. Cairo City versus Rova. Yeah, I'm not even gonna try to pronounce that last one. Actually, what? Mpanjaka. You know what? Never mind. I shouldn't. I regret everything. Someone send me a voice clip on how to say that. I beg you. And same with Meskis Secres. Like, there's an accent on the end which keeps throwing me off. I don't know if it's like I don't know how the accent is supposed to sound in this case. Ay, ay, ay. Life is tough. We just gotta get tougher. By the way, Rova is actually in first, though, above Montreal. But they are fair. Well, they're pretty close. It said they were only separated by a single point. So, yeah, I don't know if the leaderboard was updated there, but to keep pace, Rova needs this victory. So, similar formations to the last game. Well, I mean, one of them is, but I guess Rova is running the same any formation. They're on a 4-3-3, but like a 4-3-1-2. I don't know, weird. Yu Jiang. Jiang, sorry, Zhang. Yu Zhang. Where's the ball? Fjord passes up to Q. Who passes to Grudnar? He's going to run this up himself. And he dips into it. Makes a beautiful solo run. Wow. Why can't defenses do that for me? Dagnabbit. Come on, look at that. Look at that. Grudnar takes it from midfield. Everyone is running. Grizz just falls off and Ayo has to cover Rocket. So he easily just runs it up himself and shoots. It was a good finish as well. Yeah, it's 0.08 XG, despite having that goal initially. That's kind of nuts. Either way. Man, we are going we're going a hot second without a highlight. Here we are. Schwarzer boots it long. Header down to Rocket, who passes it up to Grudnar, who shoots again, and it's off target. I mean, I get it. We just scored a nice solo run goal earlier, but shooting from that distance was reckless. Ooh, that header was really good from, I think it was Turk. Jamin went off the post and out. 40. Gonna boot this over. Gets it to Jack Powell, one of my favorite graders, media graders. He always leaves me nice comments and stuff, and I like it. I know Jack Powell is probably one of the few people who reads like every article I make. Usually it's just like a weekly thing, but you know. I appreciate you, dude. Either way, Schwarty. Gonna carry this one up. Has a pass in. Instead tries to go for the fancy thing. It's headed down by Rocket. Gets it. Blocked by Duich. Something about, gotta say it like a proper Croatian. Duich. I love Eric. He's a cool dude. It's a shame he's been so busy. Either way. So this game has gone by extremely fast. And it's been all Rova. Like, I don't know. Have we ever seen a game where a team has gone without a highlight? I feel like that could happen today. Not that I know if it will. But you get the point. Alrighty. Turk hits it to Q. Q's going to carry it up. Stolen away by Greer, who just kicks it out. So, Gruner's been the main man on the offense so far. But if they shut him down, who do they got left? I don't know, but he gets the ball here. Hits it in his short to Rocket. Back to Grubner, who shot, but it's off target. And I think it was Dusk. Unless I misread that. Man, why can't everyone just here just have like one-letter names? Let me call you underscore. Let me call you underscore J. Or better yet, J underscore. Ooh, spooky. Either way, Dusk heads it down to Unshark. Crosses it in. Or why can't your name be Bob and just the ob is silent? Chicken, but the chick is silent, so it's only Ken. Blakovic passes, gonna end up with the feet of Rocket. Rocket back to Blakovic to Q. And it manages to, Gruner picks up the kind of loose ball, stops the play for a moment, passes it across to Powell. And it's gonna end up with the feet of Turk, who takes an easy one-on-one with the keeper. Oopsie, wrong sport. Summerstead, I think I know who that is. Ooh, JQ went down with injury there. Good pass by Grudner. Another good pass followed up to get to Turk. And I think it bounced off his hand or something. And just not enough to get it around the net, though. Off the goalie's hand, I should say. So that'll bring Rova up 2-0 against Cairo. Weird passes to Yu Jiang. Pass to Ayao. To Jiang once more. Jiang is making good progress here. Gets up the field. Tries for the header. It was Ofusu, I believe. Or Stone. Don't know. Stone has it. Pass to Yu Jiang. And Yu Jiang, unfortunately, not on target. So Q, going to take this one up the right. Passes it quickly to Rocket. Into Q. Back to Grudner. Up to Powell, who shoots. A good shot overall. Probably a little off. And the goalie makes a nice save there. Free kick. Fern to Schwarty. To Ziegel. To Powell. Back to Ziegel. Up to Powell, who has speed. Takes the shot. Unfortunately, doesn't have enough finishing to hit that cleanly. But still, it's nice to see, one of the guys I'm rooting for here. I like to root for the individuals and the people behind the screen usually, and it's nice to see Powell getting some time in the sun, so to speak. So Rocket, loses possession of it, and Jiang just absolutely blasted down the field. It's a Rocket, and he's in red. Interesting. Turk hits it over, gets it to Schwarty, who might just shoot. Nope, passes it into Grudner, and it looked like he tripped. Did he trip? Huh? I don't know if that's a goal or not. Oh no, Grudner didn't hit it. Grizz did. Oh no, it was all Grizz. It looks like he tried to pass it to his goalie or something, but nope. Oh wow. Either way, this deficit is looking pretty bad. Oh, what the heck? It bounced off the defender's feet, and he fell or something. Slipped, fell. I don't know, man. That was a weird one. Oh, Fern, that's why I was thinking it. Yeah, it goes in past Fern, who slips. Tries to get to Fjord. And, I mean, he's the only person around there. So, Greer just shoots it in. Not bad. Oh my god, Grudner to Ziegel off the easy play there. So, we got a bunch of goals. Not quite a score extravaganza. It's a little, no, that doesn't happen like this. Yeah, that was just some efficient passing. Like, I feel like, Cairo's backline is playing too high at times, so they have to keep bouncing back in order to defend properly. At the same time, their front line isn't doing much in order to keep possession of the ball. Schwarty manages to get it enough speed. Oh, to Grudner, back to Schwarty to Powell through the legs of a defender. Powell's going to chip it into the middle to Rocket. It's going to be headed away. Q picks it up. Going to maintain possession of it. Looks to pass it in. And there's Jack Powell. And Pow. Pow. Would you look at that? Jack Powell with a nice finish. Nothing fancy, just controls it. Ziegel could have maybe gone that, but it's a good thing he didn't go for it, or else, he might have missed, or who knows. Either way, time's about to run out. Q's going to hit this to Rocket. Now to Plakovic. He's going to waste some time. Back to Fjord, to Fern. Schwarty, to Turk, to Powell. Back to Fern, back to Schwarty. Intercepted. Not that it matters. And there we have it, folks. JQ Jr. with 2 assists, 3 clear-cut chances, and ran 14.4 kilometers during that match. Good stuff. Jack Power at 13.5. He also had an assist and a goal. Good stuff. I know, like, someday I'll eventually have to retire my player. But, like, I wonder if I could play... I wonder what position I'll end up playing. Because nothing quite appeals to me like striker. And I bring this up only because I was thinking, like, okay, if you play, like, the same role as Jack Powell on the pitch, then, it's going to be the same thing, right? You're going to have less opportunities to score, but at the same time, you're going to be more of a playmaker role, and, what appeals to... I don't know how many people you guys actually, like, listen to all this stuff, but what appeals to you more? The, being a playmaker or being, like, a play finisher? And does it matter to you? What can I say? I'm a striker. I like the glory. But eventually, eventually, I'll have to play. Eventually, I'll switch characters to a new one in like 10 seasons from now or whatever it is. 10 to 13 seasons, and we'll see. Future best goalie. I don't think I could stand being a goalie. Either way, Seoul versus Maskias is up next. Von Hunteroy gonna pass it back to start this one. Tries to hit up to Hyungmin, but bad attempt. Also, what is Ash doing? They're wearing a white jersey and they're playing for the enemy. In goalie, I mean. Like, might see a few purposely conceded goals. Oh, what the heck? Walker in a Hunteroy, and he loses balance. If he had balance there, he could have shot that. Scream, though, here, past Shevchenko. Ash tips that one over the net. Good play. So we got Dig Dug Dimmadome II. Gonna chip this back instead to Scream. He loses it. Oh, no. To, Ali? I don't know. It's like so squished together. It's hard to tell. By the way, pass into Cat, who I was rooting for earlier in the season. I'm still optimistic about his outlook. Goes right past Ollie there. Ooh. Better down Youngmin to Doug. Tackled away by Ollie. Scream carries this up, has bright skills on him. Manages to get it there. But the header from Van Huntelrooy is off. So Ash's going to hit this short to Moretti. I thought for a second he passed to the opposing team because of the white jersey. I actually threw myself off there. Either way, Bright Scales carries this up. Oh, he kind of tripped there. I don't know. Ooh, tackles it back, but it's picked up by Shevchenko. McLeod to Breisky. It's going to go across to Ross Bob to Youngmin. Youngmin to... Oh my god. To Huntoro. What a play. Yeah, that was just good play. I thought it was going to go to Breisky for a second there, but no, it went to Huntoro behind Breisky. And results in a goal. Makes sense though. When you have two guys in the box like that, and they're so close, it can be hard for the goalie to figure out which one the ball's going to go to. Ooh, Huntleroy steals that one away, but Black steals it back. Like, back and Black. Oh my, what a power shot from Liam or Lamb? Lamb. Okay, my Natok. No, me in a talk. I feel like this is supposed to be like him saying something on it, but I don't get it. Nat talk. I'm gonna call ya. I don't know. I don't know what to call ya. Youngman loses possession of it. Lamb picks up the loose ball, runs it up the opposite way, and I'm gonna just avoid saying that guy's name. Crosses it in to McLeod, but it's bounced away. Shevchenko manages to get it to his keeper. So. Huntleroy passes it back to Ross Bob to King. King passes it to the middle to McLeod. Now it's going to be up to Doug, who chips it over to Youngmin, who's one-on-one of the keeper, shoots and scores. And there we go. David Doug with a very nice chip over everyone's heads and puts it out right in front of Youngmin perfectly. These two guys have a bit of a connection, it seems. And Youngmin actually with a great trap. So, Seal manages to bring the score up to 2-0, and it's not halftime yet. We got 15 more minutes or so till then. Well, yeah, in-game time. Back in Black, baby. The song. What a good header, but it looks like Tuguto's deflected it, and it bounced off the post and backwards. Black takes the free kick, boots it into the box. Gonna bounce out. Chonk is going to pass it to Moretti. Ready to the man who shall not be named, to a Black the Cat, and the Black Cat's not a Black Sky Cat. Cat is gonna score. Right? No? What? Oh, never mind. He was pretty convincingly offside, to be honest, if that line is to be believed. The red line of doom. And I'm a talk. Okay. Not okay. I don't know. I don't get it. I just don't get it. It's driving me nuts because I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be something. Okay, Doug pass to Walker, shoots and scores. And Seoul gets another one. So Man, Doug has had one hell of a game, though. That wasn't even like the finish by Walker that was like particularly impressive there. Huh? Through the legs of Shevchenko and Moretti. Okay, then. So, hashtag blame Walker or something. I don't know. Either way, it's a shame because that was a nice one. So, Twinkle Toes collects it. Wastes a bit of time. He has people quite close around him, so I don't blame him for actually wasting time. Ali chips it to his guys up top, and Cliffgate headers down, but intercepted by McLeod. Fortunately, Ali picks up the loose ball, pass to Lamb, back to Ali, to Black, who dips into the box, takes a shot, and bounces off a defender. So far, so good, I'd say. And, talk. I'm just gonna talk. Yeah, I don't know what to call it. It really is the most confusing name I've ever seen. Other than, like, Dewich. But, I mean, that one I could get over once I heard the pronunciation. This one I just can't wrap around my head against the mess he's trying to say. This, the first name doesn't help at all. What the hell? I was hoping the first name would help it make some sort of sense, but no. It actually makes it more confusing. What is that? Like, uh, I don't know. Dutch? Spanish? Portuguese? It could be Russian for all I know. It's not Russian, I think. Oh god, is it Russian? You know what? I'm just going to forget about it. It's driving me crazy. I can't forget about it. He's out! The demon is gone! Yes! I mean, oh, he got subbed out. Okay, moving on. Either way. Bright scales to Lamont, to Tarrell, to Lamort, to Ollie, who shoots. Not bad, just way off target. Had good power though. King to McLeod, chips it up, and Doug hands it back to Walker after the header. And what was that? He just like fell, but like decided, no, I'm not gonna fall, and whips himself back. What the heck? Either way, Cat has the ball, chips it over, headed down by Ross Bob to Young Min, who hits it over to Van Hunteroy, who shoots. And yeah, I was gonna say that should be an offside. It is. Black to Tarrell, to Bright Scales, to Lamort, who's gonna pass back to Bright Scales, who shoots. Ready, Twinkle Toes. And who just tips it wide, so no contest there. So back is black. Back is back on the kick. My God, I can't speak English today. Either way, that was a fantastic header. Just bounces off Twinkle's Toes' hands. Honestly, it just goes over him. Just unfortunate. Oh, screen. Gonna bounce to Young Min, who's gonna dip in and take the shot. Wow. I mean, they wasted no time at all to regain lead, the 2-point lead they had. Ali just didn't have the speed to get there. Young Min, oh, it looks like it bounced off Ash. So, goal for a goal, trading blows. Not quite a score extravaganza. At the same time, 30 minutes left in the game. There's a good chance we see one or two more. Cliffgate has it, tries to shoot it in, just bounce it off Young Min. Easy corner. Now it's going to be Lamort. Boots this in. Cliffgate gets it, past Tarrell, bounce off someone on the shot. Looks like it was a header, actually. Black throws this into Lamb. Now to Ali, who chips it over to Tarrell. He's it down to Cat, who shoots and it is deflected? Like, damn. I'm sorry, Cat, but that was a layup. Also, Young Min, he's played really well. He's pretty beaten up. His stamina is way down in the ground, and there's still 15 minutes left to play. We're ready to Ali, to Black, to Lamb, back to Black. And what was that bounce? The bounce is off Twinkle Toes, like in front of him as well, and then the defender kicks it away. Got lucky. Walker to Scream to Shevchenko. Pass back to McLeod. Chips it over. Headed back by Black. Down by Cat to Lamb. Now back to Black. And Lamb gets it once more. Carries us up the wing. Oh, manages to cut inside really nicely. Can't find a good shooting lane. Tries anyways, but it goes way across. Ooh, Bright Scales picks up the loose ball though. Cliffgate. Unfortunately, Cliffgate can't finish there. Not a bad attempt, though. Russ Ball tossed this in. Goes to Doug. Chips it across. And it bounces down in front of Bright Scales. But Walker doesn't go for it for some reason. By the way, Terrell has it. Loses it to Starscream. Just kind of hands it to him like handing over a letter. Chonk passes to Ali, though, on the loose ball. So that's... At least they didn't, succeed a goal there. Or concede, I mean. Not succeed. Shevchenko tries to header this one away, and Seoul is just... They're just playing, like, tight defense as much as they can. Ooh, Lamb here. And he scores! What a play. The one touch to trap it down closer to the ground, and then as soon as he bounces up, shoot it. Excellent play. And this will bring the score to 3-2 with 8 minutes left. It's not impossible. The comeback is definitely still on. Yeah, it bounces off Twinkle Toes' hands. When he's not using his toes and he has to use his hands, maybe he ain't that good. Yeah, we got a lot of players here with very low stamina. Very, very, very low. Cliffgate and Hyung Min are, they look like they're about to pass out on the field. Oh, he's injured. Yikes. Yeah. Lamb gets it. But that's going to be end of game. And there you have it, folks. So, Seoul did concede a lot of... they conceded both their points in like the second half there. And they looked way better in the first half. Maybe this due to stamina and stuff, maybe not, but all I can say and all I can communicate is what I see on the field, and that's that Seoul really just played just better. When they were both at full stamina and stuff, Seoul had, they had the better tactic, the better, in this competition at least, they had the better tactic, and they were, more aggressive, and way better control and possession. And then they lost in the second half, mostly. Either way, Rova is in first. Montreal jumps up into second with their win. Meskis Sekres stays in third. Cairo in fourth. Seoul in fifth, and Athena is in last place. Thank you all for watching. This has been an interesting game day. Not a bad one. Not like exceptional or anything, but it was fun. Everyone, stay safe, stay hydrated, take care, and I'll catch you all next time. Bye bye.